Good morning, everyone. Bonjour, bonjour. How are you today? Welcome to another episode of the Wordplay Show with the Language Maven, brought to you by my company, Transcentral Pty Limited. I am your host, Eva Arissani, and it is my great pleasure to be with you today. As usual, I have a secret guest. She's coming all the way from India. She's wonderful. She recently got an award from the World Women Leadership Congress. Yes. She is a spiritual thought leader. She is a published author. She is a global speaker. She's a gem. So, I always have incredible guests. So, without further without further ado, please let me introduce to you Roshanishenazz. Welcome, my dear sister.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Eva, for this wonderful invite to a very, very unique show. Usually you have interviews and you have exchanges on insights on topics, but the wordplay show is so very unique. And I want to congratulate you to
Thank
come
you.
up with this really, really beautiful idea
Thank
and
you so much.
explore the avenue to express our true heart without even speaking.
Exactly. Thank you so much. Thank you. I can't remember the last time we spoke about collaborating and doing something together. And look at us today. Like, thanks to technology, we can do that. I feel really privileged to have you on the show. I know you are very busy. So let's not waste time. Please tell us more about what inspired you to write books. You wrote a magnificent book called Angels Speak, and I will show the title now. Angels Speak, best-selling first Indian oracle book with 365 angel messages and healing affirmations with channeled illustrations of 15 archangels. Please tell us more about that.
So, way before angels speak, I would like to share, since you asked why was I inspired or how I was inspired to write, it
Mhm.
has been something that is more ingrained right from childhood. So, I loved languages right from childhood. I loved expressing in words. And I remember that it was as young as fifth standard or something that I had written something on my own for the first time.
Wow.
And I
Mhm.
had this tiny blue color diary, I still have it, which sporadically had some English and some Hindi couplets and poems and things like that written as well, right from fifth standard through my school, college time, kind of a thing. And I used to keep scribbling in it, and the entire fun that I felt in childhood with writing was with the rhyming.
Oh,
So I
wow.
would love rhyming words. Something happened within me when I would hear rhyming words, and my English teachers, Mrs. Rodrigues, my principal, Mrs. Sanjana, who taught us in
Mhm.
the latter years of the school, were completely phenomenal, and I think they more made me fall into love with the language. And my aunt Perrin, who was my complete pillar as far as education goes. So I think all three of them contributed to me loving the language first. And for me,
Wow.
I think the entire world needs to be driven from the polarity of love.
Beautiful.
And that is what started off. And then after I was experiencing my spiritual, what to say, transition in
Mhm.
around 2009, 2010, it
Mhm.
was around that time in 2010 that I was guided to every day on Facebook write a message, a universal message, an affirmation for the energy of the day. And that's
Wow.
how it started. And it was
Mhm.
not until mid 2011 that I was guided that these messages would become a book for posterity, for the world, for healing, for guidance, for transformation. And the divine timing would come and I would be guided to move further on it. It is a unique,
Amazing.
magical story that in
Mm-hmm.
2011 November, I was guided that XYZ publisher would publish my book, and I should only speak with them. I should not do any publisher shopping. I should not speak to 10 people about it and only speak with them. And
Mm.
low to my luck, it was that they never published books. They were only a spiritual magazine. And the editor
Wow.
very sweetly said, I don't know why you got this message because we are not publishers. And I was
Oh my
like,
God.
okay. I
Well, that was
said,
the message. Yeah.
yeah. I said,
Yeah.
I will stick to the message in my heart. If the guidance
Mm.
has come, it has to be right. And I don't
Mm.
know how much time, what timelines it will take, but deep in my heart, I knew that Life Positive will publish my book. And cut
Mm-hmm.
to 6 years later, 5 years later, 2015, they started a publishing house within
No
their own
way.
uh, you know magazine
Uh-huh.
company, and
Yeah.
they published my book in January 2016, and in fact February 8th was the 8th anniversary of the launch of the book.
Amazing story. Wow. You really were obedient to the message that you got, and you truly believed in that message, and you just decided that that's it, that's the message, and I will obey. Wow, it's amazing. It is really inspiring, to listen to your story, because less and less people, open that door where they connect with the divine, where they connect with God, when they listen and they become like a channel, you see, and they can hear clearly the message. Because the problem is with what is happening today with the world as it is now, the message gets lost because we have so much baggage, so much hurt, so much fear, so much emotional wounds that it gets, clotted, and then they are knots, and then we lose the message. We don't hear it most of the
Very true.
time. So
Very true.
it's wonderful to hear your story. Maybe it can, inspire more people to really let their heart be open to that message and to really connect with the divine, with our God, and to be one with that message. We all have a message out there. We just need to hear it. So that's a wonderful story. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you
And
for
can we
allowing me.
see? Thank you. And can we see the book?
This is the book.
Wow, Angels Speak. It's a beautiful book and it's a big book. Wow. Yeah,
Yes,
because you said
it's a huge book.
365.
Yes,
Yes,
and there
so
are
it's like the
preceding
whole year.
chapters. Yeah, so there are
Mm-hmm.
preceding, because there are many people who are very nascent with spirituality or with angels. So the
Mm-hmm.
book was to keep it very heart centric, very simple, and in simplistic, practical ways with analogies from my own life were put
Mm,
in
I
the
love that.
preceding chapters so that
Yeah.
people understand how our mind body spirit system works, how affirmations work, how will it help us, how can it heal us. And the forward was done by my very very dear spiritual soul who I revere a lot, who is Rusbe Bharucha. And
Mm-hmm.
it is with these 3 4 chapters. Thereafter the entire book is the 365 messages.
Wow. Wow. So
So
basically
the
you
top,
read a message per day.
yes. And there
Mm-hmm.
is a healing affirmation at the bottom. So you can
Mm,
either chronologically read the book with day one, day two, or it is
mm-hmm.
an oracle book. Oracle book means it has got potent live energy of God's love in it. It connects to any
Wow.
soul at any time. So you can use this book as an oracle to answer your impending questions of life. So you could
Mm,
ask a question and ask the angels, ask God, whoever you believe in, whatever name, or you even don't believe in God, you yet will get the
mm.
message.
Yes,
And
I do.
you just open up the book to a page, or you ask that, please give me an answer to this question. with a
Mm,
number between 1 to 365. And then
mm,
the number that pops up in your heart first. No lucky number, date of birth, no this, that, no mind game in it.
mm,
Purely only the heart, the higher self to speak within you. Whatever
mm,
number comes up, you need to go and then see that day number, and the
mm,
message is the answer, and the
mm,
healing affirmation is the space that you can use, the words that you can use
mm.
by saying that affirmation or writing that affirmation x number of times every day for a cycle of 21 days for that message to resonate into your life.
Wow, that's
So if you want to
beautiful.
quickly try for our audience, would you like to ask the angels and think of a number?
Okay, let me try.
Just ask your heart.
75.
75. So the message says, if you pray for heavenly showers to rain down on you, be prepared to face the clouds too at times. When your
Mhm.
emotions dip low into a furnace of old anger, hurt, or resentment, know that amidst the dark clouds you feel within and around you at that time, an opportune moment to experience your glory is being presented to you and the world. And the healing
Wow,
affirmation says, I shine my glory amidst the darkest of clouds. I am the bright sunshine after every peaceful night.
that's beautiful. Oh, wow. You know what? It's wonderful. And, you know, listening to you, it's like it takes me back to my meditation this morning because I was meditating about, you know, how to go to the next step and about starting something new without the fear of maybe
Wow.
failing or something and about so it's actually quite amazing that you get me
Wow.
that message. And since you
Wow.
read it, I will get to listen and listen and listen again. But yes, no, thank you. I know that God's work in such his work is about synchronicity. So it means that we are all linked, we are all one. And you talking to me today is not a coincidence, or
Not at
me
all.
being with you today. There's something, there's always something. And
True.
when you believe in that connection, in that divine connection, then you don't take anything for granted and you pay attention. So
True.
thank you very much for that. I cherish this moment truly. So
Yes,
thank
yes.
you. So now we've come to the second part. But people, if you want to contact, and I know you will want to contact Roshani, she's fantastic. As you can see, she's got so much to share. She is a wonderful soul, and I'm sure you will want to read her book or you will want to connect. So you can reach her. Her email address is info@roshanishenazz.com, or you can also contact her via social media at roshanishenazz. She's got a Facebook page as well. You can follow her. You can just type on Facebook roshanishenazz. You will find her Facebook. She is really involved into transformation work. She helps people. She if we need a full day to explain the work she's doing because she does so much. So we only have a
Grateful to
few
God.
minutes, but this gives you a glimpse at the work that she does. And it also shows you how important she is for this world and for all of us. So thank you so much, Roshani, for sharing all you
Grateful to
shared.
God.
Grateful to God too. Now we've come to the second part, playing with words. I will explain quickly how it works for you people watching us. So basically, Roshani chose two words. She chose word number one, love, and word number two, peace. Now we're going to play with those words. we will express their meaning using our body language, using movement, using facial expressions, and we will try to convey, to communicate that meaning without words. So, Roshani is going to start with the word love. Are you ready for this, Roshani? Okay, so you can start, and when you're done, you can say,
Mm.
I'm done, and you can explain to us the movements that you use and what it means. So please go ahead. Oh. Are you done?
I'm done.
Please explain to us your movements, your gestures. It was so beautiful to see.
We are only love. I am love. You are love. He is love. She is love. Everybody is just coming from love. And we all are connected through love. The love in our hearts, the love within us, the love of the power beyond us and within us.
Oh, wow, it's so beautiful. Thank you for that. Wow. It was really, and when you were doing that, it was like your heart bumping, beating, and it gave it life at the same time. It was beautiful. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for sharing that with us. You see, you're not
Thank
just
you.
a writer, you're also kind of an actor, and this was beautiful. And it's like you are doing art, like drama.
Yes. Yes. I
Okay,
belonged to
so
the film industry for 23 years before my spiritual calling made me move towards this. So,
fantastic. I can see
yes.
that. I can see that. Well, now it's my turn with peace. I will try to beat you, but I think you did wonderfully. So okay, so we have people we haven't prepared. This is authentic. We are really playing with words in front of you. So I will just, be me and try and express peace the way I feel it. So I will start now. I'm done.
Beautiful.
Thank you. You know what? I just let it flow. It came, that's how it came to me. So
Beautiful.
when I was doing that, I was thinking of a river, like water, how calm and peaceful it is, when there's no storm, so it's beautiful to look at water when it's peaceful and there's no storm. It's quiet, it's calm, it's soothing. So I was doing that, like the water going, flowing. And then when I was doing this, it was like watching birds flying, and it's so peaceful. When they fly, you feel at peace. You feel that they are at peace. And when I was doing that, playing with my fingers, it's like people working together and hand in hand. And being together as one. And this was really like a sign of
Beautiful.
peace. And I was breathing in and out and feeling in a state of, peaceful, like gratitude. And I feel like this is
Beautiful.
where I want to be. Thank you,
Beautiful.
Roshani.
Beautiful. That was amazing. That
Thank
was,
you.
and just looking at you was also so peaceful. So,
Oh,
just the emitting of that energy while your body was flowing in the spontaneity of the word, it was just so beautiful looking at you and
oh, thank you
peaceful.
so much.
Thank you
It
so much.
actually made me feel at peace. It's like I was
Beautiful.
meditating and praying at the same time for a few seconds. So I felt the energy and it
Wow.
was
Wow.
really, really nice. And I think you felt it
Wow.
too, because
Yes.
we are in the same frequency. And what I feel right now, you can feel it too. And I could see when I opened my eyes, I saw that you were in the same frequency. So it
Yes.
was beautiful to see. Thank you so
True.
much. And you
True.
see, time flies so quickly. We have come to the end of the show. People, I hope you enjoyed this. And I want to thank you once again, Roshani, for this time, this precious time, for everything you shared, for everything you do. And congratulations once again on getting this award. You really deserve it. Congratulations. And I wish you even more blessings.
Thank you. Thank you. They all belong to God. We are mere
Amen.
instruments garnering all these silly illusionary accolades on his behalf. So,
That's true. That's
so
so
yes,
true. That's true. So
yeah,
if you want to contact Roshani, once again, these are our contact details. She's really, really wonderful. She will answer your emails, or if you reach out, she will come back to you. And once again, thank you for tuning in. And remember that you do business, we handle your language needs. For all your translation, interpretation, language training services, you can contact director at transcentral.co.za. Thank you for tuning in. Keep well. God bless you. God bless you, my dear Roshani. And I hope
God
we will
bless
get
you
to
too.
collaborate together
Yes,
again.
yes,
Thank you.
yes.
Keep
Thank you so
well.
much, and namaste to everyone.
Namaste.